Hi, I'm Mike Lester Dadula from BSIT 2B, and this is exercise 5 in application development. And now, I'm going to show you how to use animation, dialogues, and DatePicker. First, we're going to do is go to activity main XML, and in drawable, put two images, which is for the background and for the character, which is this. Once you're here, you're going to see a hello world and just text view in the component tree. And once you put images on the drawable, you're going to drag the image view from the palette common and image view, and just go to drag it here. Yeah, and it's going to ask you which images do you want to show. Then I choose this character. Yes. And this it's going to be like hello world, and just change it, the text of it, from hello world to Boji, which is the name of this character. Yes. And after that, I made I got two folder, which is animation, it's called anim, and menu. I made it on app. Go to app folder, right click it, and go to new and Android resource directory. Look for menu, which is this, and go for anim, which is this. You can make those at the same time, but you can make those after you make one of these. And I'm going to show you the menu first. For the menu, I made menu image XML and menu main. Before you made the folder, you don't have those. So to be able to have those, you're going to right click to the folder and open the new and menu resource file. And once you click it, make a file name for menu image and menu main. And again, you can't make those like in the same time, so make those like after you made the other one. For the menu image, we're going to this to the menu image here. I made context file, like context dialog here. And for those to be made, I just drag menu item on the component tree, and I just change the names of it, the title, like alert dialog, and ID. I changed the second one for ID menu 2 and customize dialog. And for the third menu item, I just created like in drawable. To have this, you will right click on the drawable, add new and vector asset, and look for a file here like split art, and just click it, and you're going to see a lot of icons here. Just choose there and change the color of it, and just okay there, but it's already there. But also for the third menu item, go to the common attributes, go to the find or look for the show as actions, and change this to always. Yes, always, and apply it. Now we're done for the menu main, and we're going to move to the menu image. Yes, this is the menu image. I just did like what the menu main, yes, like what's the content of the menu main. It's just like that, but this is for the animation of the image on the activity main. And like the same as I said, like it's the same as the menu main. I just drag the menu item and change the ID for animation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 for alpha, animation 2 for rotation, animation 3 for scale, animation 4 for translation, animation 5 for combination. Once you click this, just change the title for, yes, it's just easy to change it. And after that, I will teach you about the animation. Now, as I said before, you're going to make a menu in animation. And I teach you the menu first, but I'm going to teach you now the animation. As the menu, we don't have XML here once you made the folder. So you're going to right click the animation folder, which anim, go to new, animation resource file, and just name it like alpha, combination, rotation, scale, and translation. Again, you can make those like at the same time, just make the others after you make the first one. And for the alpha, this is the code for the alpha. This means like the image from here, the activity main, this character will just fade out and fade in. And for rotation, the character will rotate from 180 to 360 and duration 500. From the degree 0 to degrees 360, duration 200, and repeat count infinite, which once you click once you made the animation run, it will just repeat itself like for infinite. And the scale, you know what scale means, but I'm going to explain for a brief. Like, it's going to be like the image is going to size to big and to small, and in translation it's going to be like it's going to the side. It's just going to fade in, fade out, but it's not going to be like the opacity of it. It's not going to fade, but it's just going to the right side or to the left side, which I made in this code. I made it to move to the right side. And in combination, I just go copy the code for alpha, the second code for rotate, and the code for scale. I'm going to show you which codes that I copy for the combination. This for the rotate and the scale. I didn't include the translate in this part, but it's not going to be good. But I tried, it didn't look good. For the alpha, here you can change the numbers in it, but I recommend to change the number for duration. For the alpha, I recommend to change the number for duration and repeat count, and also duration and repeat count for rotate and scale as well. And that's it. And yeah, for the customized dialog back in the menu main, I forgot to explain this, but in layout, you're just going to make a new layout resource file, which I made like a customized dialog, like cost dialog. Okay, so after that, I just drag the menu items here. Yes, as I explained a while ago, but for the customized dialog, this is it. This is the text view. From the start, it's going to be like hello world, but I changed it in the text for this, the title of the anime. And 3 radio buttons from the palette, radio buttons. You can change the names of it. And the text size, and that's it. That's just for the customized dialog. And now we're going to go to the main activity Java, which the codes we're going to be made for it's able to run the animation and the context dialogs and the date picker. So first I declare the animation and its variable anime, an image view for img, which short for image, and unprotected void on create. I just declare my image view to find image view and register for context image. And for this to be called and to be able to run, I made public boolean on create options menu, and this is the code for it. In alert dialog first I made like a dialog builder, alert dialog builder. That's the content of it. This is for the title, the alert, the message of the alert, and when you click the OK button, it's going to show this text. And this is the and the switch here, the menu 1, menu 2, menu 3 are this. Once you click the alert dialog, this will function and it will call this. And when you run the customized dialog, this is it. It's going to call the cost dialog in here, the customized dialog XML. In case 3, the menu 3, it's going to show, it's automatic, but when you create a dialog, DatePicker dialog, it's going to show just the date, the current date that you have right now. And for the animation, we're just going to do public void on create context menu. But I'm going note. Just note, every time you make a public void, just create override first. Add override and look for public void, something what you want. And public void on create context menu, I look for it on the class, and then I just make the get menu inflator to call the menu image, which is this. Yes, I remind you that I should create like the buttons, but this is much more aesthetic for the application for you. Yes, because if I make buttons here, it's going to be like it's not going to look good. So I created this. Note, once you for it to be shown, just click the image longer, so it will pop up. And this is for the animation. Once you created this, it's just going to call this. Yes, create the override public boolean on context item selected, and create a switch. Once you create a switch, as I said before, just call the animation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once you made that, call it again here, anime, which is the animation here, the variable, and this code will call the animation alpha For animation 2, the rotation, scale, translation, and combination. And that's it for the code in the main activity Java. And now we're going to run it. So this is what I made. Now this is the application. Now first I explain, I showed the menu, the context menu, or the alert dialogs and customized dialogs, and the date picker. This is the date picker. Now I'm going to click this option. Once you click the option, it will show the alert dialog, and it shows this, which is the alert dialog here. The title is this title, the message, this message, and the OK button. And I said once the OK button has been clicked, it's going to show the name that I put, which is my name. In the date picker, once you click this, it's just going to show your current date. Next, I'm going to show you the animation right now. Click the image, this character, long, just for a short time, just this, and click the alpha. As I said, it's going to fade in, fade out, and for rotation, it's just going to rotate. Click again. Oh yeah, the rotation is for like infinite. The scale, big and small, small to big. Click it again, long. Translation is just going to the left side, and down and up. Yes. And combination of alpha, rotation, and scale. And it's going to be like infinite. I don't know if it's infinite. Yeah, it has a time. But yes, this is exercise 5 for application development, and thanks for watching.